Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome to another AM's Constructs video. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. I'm actually currently down in the mines of my Ramblecraft base over here on this SMP server. Because today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different for this tutorial video, and that is how to join a Minecraft SMP server. I get this question quite frequently, can I join the Ramblecraft? Can I join Lifecraft? How did I get invited to the servers? So I thought I would answer that question today and give a few tips to people who are interested in being content creators and joining a Minecraft SMP server. Now, there are a lot of SMP servers out there that are public. There's like Hypixel and some others where you can just join them and do, and play with other people. And most of those, some of them are free. Some of them there's a cost to get in to. So there are those types of servers. Then you have like some of the folks that are on like Hermitcraft or Legacy SMP. They have like Patreon servers. So, like, if you are a YouTube subscriber of their channel, or if you are a Patreon member, then you get whitelisted to their Patreon servers, which are basically SMP servers. And if you're a content creator, you can generally record videos on those servers. They generally allow that. Always make sure you ask and check for the rules of the particular server that you're wanting to play on. Before you do that. Of course, there is a fee to that generally because they want you to subscribe. They want you to support the content creator. I think Mythical Sausage has a Patreon supporter. Scousey has a Patreon supporter. He's a Patreon Minecraft server. So there are several content creators out there who are willing to let people who support their channels play on servers with them. I'll put a few links down in the description for some of those. So Ramblecraft and Lifecraft are two SMP servers that I'm a part of. They're actually the second and third SMP servers that I've been part of as a content creator. The first one was Sentrycraft. And so when I got invited to Sentrycraft, I wasn't really looking for an SMP server. I had my YouTube channel out for a while. I had been making videos on a regular basis. And I think my videos were doing pretty good. I didn't have a whole lot of subscribers at the time. I think I had less than 50 subscribers when I got invited to Sentrycraft. But I was putting out videos on a regular basis. And, consistency is kind of key here. And you want to try to put out consistently good videos. Not necessarily a whole mass of videos. It's more important that your videos are good than to have videos every day. Okay. Now, I do try to put out a video every single workday. But a lot of times it doesn't happen. And there are some videos that I put out that I'm not as happy with quality-wise with. But I'm always trying to learn new things as I progress and make videos. I work a full-time day job. I'm a quality engineer at a plastics factory. I also have a full-time business that I own. I own Multiverse Comics and Games, and I run a bunch of events at the store. And then I have my home life and my family that I take care of. So I have a lot of things outside of Minecraft that are going on that often take up time, which limits my recording. I end up doing most of my recording on one day. I record on Sundays, and then throughout the week, as I get time, I prep for those videos. So that's kind of my process there. We can go into more depth than that on a different video. But, so SentryCraft, when it started up, there were a couple of content creators that were putting together groups, and they went out and they looked at other people's channels and videos, and they looked at their subscriber totals, and were kind of trying to put together a new server for relatively new Minecraft content creators. And so I just kind of got picked out of the blue for that one. I made some friends on that server. There was a lot of great people on there. Josh the Nerd, Recorded Safod, Mr. Happy Drew, Intent, Helix Wave. So many great people on that server. And it lasted about 2 seasons. I was very sad when SentryCraft ended up kind of fading away. Things happen in people's lives, and content creators move on to other things. It's just kind of the way of life, and SMPs are gonna, you might be on an SMP for years, and you might just eventually decide that it's time to move on and do something different. It happens. You see it with like even the big ones like Hermitcraft. It happens there, and LegacyCraft. When SentryCraft ended, I went back to doing my single player world, and kind of focused on that for some time. Recoded had moved on and joined the Lifecraft SMP and was on that and was doing really well there. And I started following some of the other members of the Lifecraft team and watching their videos and kind of chatting with them in their fan Discord, and just kind of getting to know them. Early on in that process, I had, I contacted a couple of people and let them know that if spots were to open up, I would be interested. And then I just kind of left it at that and really didn't hear anything about it for a while. I didn't bring it up. I didn't mention it. And here a couple of months ago, they had decided to do some recruitment. And, I don't know if it was Recorded or if it was somebody else that mentioned that I had been interested. But I believe that they checked out my videos and they checked out my content to kind of see what I was doing and what kind of quality level I was putting out and consistency. And so they approached me and asked me if I wanted to join, and I said yes. I like playing with these people. They're the Lifecraft team is really great. And then it was kind of funny because like 2 weeks later, I got an invite to the Ramblecraft server. Now, Ramblecraft, my connection to Ramblecraft is through Hocus. I happened to stumble on Hocus's channel when he had right about 100 subs, and I started watching his stuff and really kind of getting into it because he was making really good content, and I was really interested in some of his build styles, and I was learning stuff from him. He started up a Discord, so I was talking to him through Discord and kind of interacting with him through there. And just kind of chatting and getting to know him, and then he got invited. When they set up Ramblecraft, he joined that SMP, and it was about halfway through that season that they decided to open up recruitment. And through my connection to Hocus, I believe that one of the mods on his Discord suggested my name as a possible member of Ramblecraft. Hocus and the Ramblecraft team looked at my channel, they looked at my content, and apparently they liked what they saw, and so they offered me an invite. Now, I had just joined the Lifecraft team, so it's a little awkward being on 2 SMPs, so I wanted to make sure before I said yes to Ramblecraft that everybody on both teams was aware that yes, I would be on 2 SMP servers, and that I would be putting out content on both. There would probably be a little bit of overlap here and there, But everybody seems to be fine with it. We're doing great. I'm putting out content that I think is of good quality. And I'm really happy with where things are going. And I'm really happy with working with both teams. I've got big plans for builds on both servers. And, it's it's just kind of the way it happened. So to kind of boil it all down to some actual tips and some advice, if you want to be on an SMP server with content creators and you want to put out content, for a YouTube channel, one, set yourself up with a single player world. Make content on that single player world. Learn, the content creation process. Get a video style down, and kind of expand from there. You will gain followers as long as you're consistent. You don't have to put out a video every day. There's absolutely no reason to have to put out a video every day. I like to, but it's not required. Okay. If you put out one really good video a week, you're going to be doing awesome. You're going to get subscribers. You're going to get people following you, and you're going to get people interested in what you're doing. It may be slow. There are so many people trying to make videos on YouTube that it's really hard to kind of break out and gain a huge following. Okay. Don't expect to become big overnight. It's not going to happen, and unless something weird happens, the stars align in just the right way. It's really just not going to happen. So it's going to be a lot of hard work, but you can get there. You can make your goals, set goals, plan out ahead of what you want to do, and then put together really nice videos and just continuously do that week after week after week. From there, connect with other content creators through their Discords, through their Patreon, through their comment sections of their YouTube channels. Get to know them, get to know their content, ask questions about builds, make suggestions. Hey, this might be kind of a nice way to do it. Get to know the content creators, especially if there's like a specific SMP that you're wanting to get on. Because really, you want to be friends with the people that you're going to be playing with. Okay, you've got, if you don't have any sort of real friendship within any of them, it's going to be more difficult. It's not impossible. It's just going to be more difficult to really kind of gel with the team and make content together. So, get to know them. If join a Patreon server, and then from there, an SMP when it decides to open up recruitment, whether it be Lifecraft or Ramblecraft or one of the hundreds of others out there, they will look around on YouTube for people who they feel are making good content, who could benefit from a group working together to build an audience, and you might get an invite. So that's kind of my tips on how to join an SMP server. Going onto a content creator's Discord and saying, hey, can I join your SMP? Generally not going to get you an invite, especially if you don't have any content. Because it's most of these content creation servers are designed for people who are making videos. They are people who are working together for a common goal to build an audience. And you have to be in that mindset, which is a little bit different than if you're just wanting to join an SMP to play with a group of friends and have some fun, which, we want to do that too. but there's another level on top of it when you throw in video creation. Okay, so if you want to join a content creators SMP, hard work will get you there. Setting goals, consistency, and quality. So and with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this little video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some idea of how you can work towards getting onto an SMP, or maybe create one with a group of your friends yourself. I think Bedrock has one, has a setup where you can like join realms or something with like 10 people, and it's fairly cost effective. So there's those options. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.